Hey guys, welcome to another budget with me video. So today's video I'll be sharing with you my November 2021 budget recap. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with the July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If this topic's interested, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So yes, today's video I will be sharing a recap of my November 2021 budget. And you guys, so many things happened in November, and I think it balanced out. 50% was great and 50% was not so great, but I love to see the positive in everything. So in today's video I'll try and just see the positive in everything and just let you know everything that had happened in the month of November. So firstly, I will start off with looking back at the goals that I had set, sharing with you some of the things that had happened, and then jump into the budget itself. So I do have my two notebooks here with me where I wrote down everything. Then I do have my laptop here with me where I'll be doing a screen record and walking you through my budget template. And just to mention, if you're interested in the budget template that I'll be showing in this video, I'll leave a link in the description bar below so you can purchase it from my Etsy shop. I currently do have a sale going on, so please check out all the details below, or I'll go straight to my Etsy shop, Budget with a July Dreamer. So let's start off first with a recap of everything that happened. So the first thing that happened in the month of November is the fact that between the 4th and the 14th I traveled to the Maldives and I had an amazing time. I think I filmed one Transfer Tuesday there and then one budget recap video there as well, and it was absolutely incredible. You guys, I'm ready to go back, but somebody's gotta work, somebody's gotta pay the bills, so we're just gonna have to save up for that before we can go back again. So that was the one good thing, well, one of the many good things that happened in the month of November. The second thing that happened, which is not the worst thing in the world but was a surprise to me, is the fact that I received a tax bill. So I am calling it a surprise tax bill from HMRC. So it turned out that I underpaid my tax, which was not a great thing, to be honest. I filed my taxes way back in April, paid everything that I thought I'd owed at that time. They did all the rejiggling, recalculated everything, and realized that I underpaid. So they came for their money. So I decided to obviously pay for that. I just had to clear it. I'm not gonna set up a repayment plan for that. I had the money, it's just that it hurt to take the money out. But again, you know, it's better that they find out now than later down the line when it's like a lot more. So right now it was only 130 that had to be, but I'll give you the exact number when we walk through the budget recap. Then third thing that happened is the fact that in November my nephew and my cousin share a birthday, so we celebrated their birthday. Well, they're both far away, but I was able to contribute financially to their birthdays. Then one of my cousins got engaged. Again, due to Rona, I couldn't travel to her, and because I was also in the Maldives, so I missed out the engagement party for one of my cousins. Black Friday, I managed to save up £150 for Black Friday, but as I mentioned in my last Transfer Tuesday video, I actually did not spend on any sales whatsoever. I'm not really big on shopping on Black Friday, to be honest, but I wanted to save just in case I wanted to spend on something, and it turned out that I didn't. I ended up spending the money on my mom and myself, which was really great, so I'm happy about that. Then what else happened? Oh yes, then at the end of October, beginning of November, we had a storm in my area which knocked a part of my roof, so I had to claim for that. The insurance did their thing, and because I have a £250 excess fee there, the entire cost of fixing the roof came to like 370, so the insurance sent me 120, and the rest I have to pay myself. So that is another unexpected expense that your girl saw in the month of November. But the good thing is that even though my roof got knocked, I got somebody to look at it. They have given me the quote, they'll come and do the work, but it's not leaking into my house. So fingers crossed that stays the same until this gets fixed. What else? Oh, I had a cleaner. Yes, I did it. I have too much house for us, okay, and we cannot manage to clean this house every single day. It's just, firstly, I'm picky and I want to be cleaning all the time, but I hate doing dishes. I have a dishwasher, but I still dislike loading the dishwasher as well. And I'm one of those people who, when I clean, everything gets moved in the middle, wipe down everything gets put back, rearranged, and what have you. That's the type of cleaning I do, and that takes up a lot of time. And I've realized that I'm spending a lot of my weekends, like today I am filming this recap video on Saturday at 2:29, Saturday 4th, to go live on Monday the 6th. And after this I have to continue cleaning, but oh, you guys, I just decided, you know what, no, I'm hiring a cleaner. So I think in my January budget you would definitely see cleaner listed in there. For December I didn't put the cleaning there, but I'm gonna add the amount to home expenses. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What else happened? I also started my Christmas shopping, so I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping, which is the first time ever because I'm a lastperson.com, so there is that. So let me see, I think I have mentioned everything. Oh, the only other thing I haven't mentioned was, I mentioned in my my transfer Tuesday, I think the first transfer Tuesday of November, I mentioned the fact that the claim that I made back in October for my emergency dental I had in October, my company came back and said it fell outside of my policy, which was such a bummer because I paid a whole £700. So I had to obviously look within my budget to see where I could get that, and obviously the emergency fund is where I got that. So yeah, I ended up having to pay was it, let me see, so for my travel, at least that was already budgeted. So dental, that is something that was not budgeted. My roof wasn't budgeted, neither was a surprise tax bill. You know, it's in the name, surprise tax bill. So these are the things that I actually had to take from my emergency fund, and I was upset about it, to be honest, for a long time. But then I realized, you know what, these things happen. So that is that with respect to what happened. Looking at the goals that I'd set, I accomplished most of my goals. I traveled, unexpected things happened. But now let's go, I think it's already over 7 minutes, let's go now into the budget, and I'll try to be quick with this budget because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'll start the screen record now, and I'll shrink myself to the corner so that I can walk you through this budget. So my income section blocked out for privacy. I thought I was going to work with 4,100, but I was able to bring in 8,817.92 pence, and this actually about I don't even know how much I took from my savings to cover these unexpected items. So that is what I worked with. So 8,817.92 pence. I'll skip over total expenditures and go straight to my pay yourself first, which is the savings and investments. So fund, this is going to now be called the home fund, and you'll see that in future trackers. I thought I'll put 500, and I did put 500. I've added a new fund in here, which is a travel fund. I added 200 to that during my Transfer Tuesday videos. Plum savings, and I'm gonna do a review of Plum this week, share with you another review, I should say. I put 95.03 when I thought I'd put £50 month ahead. So this, I have my bills go out on the 1st of the month. So the 1st of December, earlier this week, I had 1,843 to put towards those bills for that. Black Friday, like I said, I was able to save up £150, which I have completely spent. Let me see, 100 days savings challenge, I was able to put £32 and 37 pence. Again, this is all from roundups. I'm really happy with the progress that I am seeing with my 100 days savings challenge. So in total for savings, I had 2,820 and 40 pence. But if we remove the 1,000, I only was able to put £977.40 towards my savings. So just to give you a context of that, because the 1,843 stays in my account to cover the bills on the first of the month. So just to give you the clear picture that I only put under £1,000 into my savings. And then for my investment contributions, this didn't differ too much. There was £8 more, so £8 more because I transferred £8 in extra for fees that I'm expecting to come out in December. And then for my general investments account, this is because I put a lot more money into crypto, into free trade, and all of my other, and also I invested in a new startup company, so this is why this is higher. So I thought 25, but I put in 314.63. So in total this came to 822.63. So if we move to my fixed expenses, really nothing here is different from what I said would happen at the beginning of November. So there's nothing really here that is different. I'm trying to see. So the only thing I wanted to point out is the fact that my second cell phone, the bill is higher here because the cost for I believe it's for November and for December all came out in the month of November, and normally I would just move it over and then try to make up for it, but this is actually confusing me when I'm doing my planning. And yes, I still get confused sometimes with budgeting, so this is why I just decided to put it in here, because this is when it happened in the month of November. So this is why it is £21.80, but normally it's between £10.15 and £11.65, but both those amounts appeared, and that adds up to £21.80. I didn't really spend much when it comes to beauty. I had some money left over for clothes and for personal growth, so I didn't really spend much in there, and I just spent a little bit more for tithe and giving, which obviously makes me happy. If I go now to my variable expenditures, this is where it actually got really fun for my food. So at home, me going to the shops, buying everything that I need and cooking at home, I only spent £53.23. Restaurants, I spent £61.39 because I did go to a couple of restaurants. I treated my mom to a couple of restaurants and did a couple of takeaways. And then entertaining, again, when I do entertain guests at mine, I have to buy extra beyond what I actually buy for myself to eat at home, so that came to £20.30. Snacks, I went over by 86p, which is fine, but I just it's that time of the month, so that's all I'll say. So I spent £155.78, so I didn't actually finish the whole £200 that I normally budget for food. Then miscellaneous spending, so for apps, I do have a game on my phone that I really love, and in-app buying is what cost me £3.49. so I bought a couple. Oh no, I bought the one item in the game. Then for miscellaneous spending, budgeted 50 and I spent £1,856.84, and this is not only because of the three big things that I had, so the roof, unexpected tax bill, and also my dental. No, this is also other miscellaneous spending, like, you know, Amazon here and there for things that I can't decide if it's for business or personal and what have you, so I just put it as miscellaneous spending. So yes, so I said I'll give you the actual amount I paid for the unexpected tax bill, and that is £527.58. Shocked me, but I had to be paid. And then subscription, I spent less than what I budgeted, and then I budgeted I'll pay extra £20 towards my mortgage, and I did that. So for miscellaneous spending, I spent £1,896.80. For fuel, I spent £66.30, so £1.30 over. Parking and tolls, and this is just in the last few days of November. I spent £16.40. So in total for variable expenses, I spent £2,135.28. Then I'll give you just a quick rundown for the sinking funds. I won't go into much detail because I already shared my sinking fund updates, so I will just speak about the ones where I added something. Buildings and contents insurance, I added 25. Home emergency, I added 25. Home maintenance, I added £84. So this is £50 for things around the house, and then £34 for my cleaner. Then annual for my car annual check, I put £25 for that. MOT, I put £25. Then car tax, I put £82 because I knew I was getting a car tax fee in November of £81.68. So this is why I allocated this amount of money towards my car tax. Then Christmas, I added £100, spent £165. Like I said, I've started my Christmas shopping, I'm almost done. Birthdays, I added 25 and I spent £25.14 because my niece, no, why do I want to say niece, my nephew and my cousin, I had their birthdays in November. Then I fully funded my Disney and my Prime subscription. This was part of my goal to fully fund them, and I did that, which I'm very happy about. Then vacation, because I went to the Maldives at the beginning of the month, I spent £647.70. This was already pre-saved, so I was just able to move from the travel fund into my actual budget, and that's how much I spent. So in total, towards my sinking funds, I added £1,148.70, and I spent £994.22. So I think this is it that I wanted to share with respect to my budget. Do let me know if you know already how your November budget went. For me, it was both hot and cold, to be honest. The unexpected bills did not help the situation. I always think of like, oh, what could I have done with that money if I didn't have to, for example, pay an unexpected tax bill. But you know what, I still have all of my plans and all of my goals, and I'm gonna continue with them. And regardless of what happens, I'm just so grateful, fortunate and happy that I do have a sinking fund, that when these things came out, I know these things come in threes, and they did, and I was able to just cover them. Some I cash flowed and some I just took from my emergency fund. So this is one of the most important lessons I wanted to convey, the importance of having an emergency fund, because if I did not have any money whatsoever, I would have put all of these charges on a credit card and then put myself into debt, and that's not a place I want to be in ever again. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.